Introducing a new ultra-short throw projector, and we've got it right here at the exhibition for you. It's called the PT1. What does PT1 stand for? P probably stands for projector, and T could theoretically stand for throw. Or maybe something else entirely. But no one knows for sure. The fact is, it's a device that's really fun to use. Many have speculated that the PT1 might be a PX3 Pro Lite. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. It certainly has a lot to offer, and I'll show you in the next few minutes. Let's start with the design. I have to admit, Hisense has done a great job compared to the PX3 Pro. It looks much sleeker with the black and bronze gold, as I like to call it. It's immediately noticeable that the device is more compact and sits closer to the wall. We're talking about 100 inches at 18.3 centimeters compared to the PX3's 21.6 centimeters. So it gets much closer to the projection surface and is also narrower. This means that when you're looking for the right spot, you can place the device much better compared to the PX3 Pro. And to the PX3 Pro, which is essentially its bigger brother, if you will. We've checked all the technical data and found that this device only differs in one aspect. Or rather, two, but I'll get to the second one in a moment, and that's brightness. The device now has 2,500 lumens peak brightness. If I darken the room, 2,500 lumens is no problem at all. But we've projected it in a dark room, and it delivers an incredibly good picture. As I mentioned earlier, it's a trichroma, meaning it has a triple laser like its bigger brother. Now, moving on. Sound is the next topic. The PX3 Pro already did a great job with the Harman Kardon system. In this case, they've expanded it by integrating two front speakers, each with 15 watts per channel, and nicely done are two upward-firing speakers. The system supports Dolby Atmos, and here we have only two speakers with 8 watts per channel. Let's move on to the next topic. How do I set up such a device? In the past, Hisense had a solution where you used a smartphone or tablet, scanned a QR code, and set up the device on the screen. This device now does that automatically, as there are two cameras installed at the front that handle the alignment, making it more user-friendly. Regarding the remote control, it's still brilliantly designed, solar and USB-C, so you'll never have to search for batteries again. What we see here might not be the interface you see when you get the product, as this is new. The device usually comes with version 7.6. After we calibrated the device, we found a software update, and this is the new interface, version 9. Why am I emphasizing this? Because, as Patrick mentioned in a previous video, there will be a new sound system, which we hope to have soon, called the HTS SATA. It's a system with two front and two rear speakers, wireless, only needing power from the socket, and a small subwoofer. It requires version 9 to activate a center function. And since this device has version 9, we can use it as a center speaker. Let's look at the specs. As I mentioned, the device has 2,500 lumens brightness, a triple laser, and you can adjust all the settings to your liking. This includes the picture modes, which we see here, and a filmmaker mode is also included. There's one more thing worth mentioning. Otherwise, you have more sound settings available. Of course, the usual connections. Here's a small feature for Apple users among you. You know it, AirPlay and HomeKit. This means if you have an iPhone, you can easily transfer photos, videos, etc. via AirPlay 2. You're given a small code, enter it, and the devices are connected. If you use Apple's Smart Home, HomeKit, you can integrate that too. Let's move on to a feature we discovered by chance the karaoke mode. There it is, karaoke mode. What is that? Well, the karaoke function lets you grab a microphone. We've prepared one here. I might look a bit like Dieter Thomas Heck, but let's give it a go. You just need to turn up the volume and you'll hear my voice through the integrated speakers. This means you can play a YouTube video, a karaoke video, and sing along, making the party come alive. Or for those of you doing presentations, the device is ideal because it's small and compact. You can take it with you, project onto a screen, or if the room is dark, even onto a white wall, and show sheets, videos, and explain things. A really great feature, I think. Let's exit that. I won't be singing now. Let's continue with a small feature that might be relevant to some, Control 4. We've been dealers in the Control 4 area for some time, which means home automation control. Feel free to contact us if you want to know more about it, and we'll explain everything about Control 4. And the device is Control 4 compatible, meaning you can integrate it without any issues. Of course, the usual features we all know from the devices, like firmware updates. I recommend updating the device when you unpack it, so you can go from version 7.6 to 9 and use the new interface. Starting with the distance, much closer to the projection surface. The design, which the device now has, is a significant step forward, as it looks much nicer than the PX3 Pro. Regarding the picture quality, I have to say it's absolutely convincing. If the clip jumps away for a moment, wow, you can see that. So, come by and experience the new PT1 with